Hello students. So today we are going to discuss nothing but, yes, time. After the class, you'll be able to understand and tell time. So this is a class to understand and upgrade our knowledge about time. So let's move ahead. As you can see, there are some needles moving round and round the clock. Yes, so let's start understanding what these needles or hands are. So we have a still static clock here where we can see three types of needles. We can call them hands too. These needles are hands also. Can you see some difference here? Is there any difference between all these three? Yes, one is shorter. They have a difference of length, right? This is the shortest one, and then I think this one is longer than this, and the red one is thinnest as well as longest. So shorter hand, it's a middle one. I mean longer than this but shorter than this, and the red one is the longest hand. Let's give them some names, right? So this hand we're talking about, this is called our hand. Okay, this is called an hour hand. What does an hour hand do? An hour hand let us know about an hour. It gives us an idea of an hour. Okay, the second hand after an hour hand is this one. This is basically longer than hour hand but shorter than the red one, right? So this is called the minute hand. This is called a minute hand. Hour hand is the shortest one and minute hand comes between hour hand and the longest one. We have no idea of what this longest one mean called. Okay, let's see. The longest and the thinnest one is called the second hand. It is called the second hand. So what would these hands be doing? These hands correspond to their responsibility. That means our hand gives us an idea about an hour. Minute hand gives us an idea of minutes, and second hand tells us about seconds. Okay, so we have three types of hands or three types of needles which you'll be seeing in any clock, and they have some different function. First is the smallest one, which is called an hour hand. Second one, which is longer than hour hand, is called the minute hand, and the last, thinnest and the longest is called second hand. Okay, you know how many hours are there in a day? Yes, there are 24 hours in a day, right? Have you ever heard AM and PM? AM and PM. AM and PM are basically two periods in which this 24 hours is divided. So all 24 hours of a day are divided into two periods. Each period is 12 hours longer. So the first 12 hours is basically AM, that runs from midnight to noon, and the second 12 hours period is between noon to midnight. You know, AM is called anti-meridian, and the PM means post-meridian. Anti-meridian means before noon, and post-meridian means, yes, after noon. Right. So basically, to signify or show the time, whether it's about morning time or evening time, we use the word antemeridiem or postmeridiem. So AM basically resembles to, just a second, AM means antemeridiem, right? Antemeridiem means before noon. Okay? And PM means post meridian. Post meridian means after noon. Okay, so post meridian, that means 12 o'clock of the day, during the day till night, and antemeridiem starts from midnight, right? So this is what we have understood in today's session about hands-off clock, right? Then we have discussed AM and PM. So let's recap. Hands free, the smallest or the shortest one is our hand. It tells us about hours. Second one is the minute hand, which gives us an idea of minutes. And the third, thinnest and the longest one is the second hand that let us know about seconds. Okay, we generally call the time as, if we like telling someone the time, we generally say it's 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 p.m. If it is about 6 a.m., that means 6 of morning. It's morning 6 o'clock. And if I'm saying 6 p.m., then what that means? Yes, it is giving us the sense of evening time. Okay, that is why it's evening. Why 6 p.m. is evening? Because p.m. is there. That means after noon, right? So next video, we'll discuss a little more about time. Till then, bye-bye, take care and keep learning with me and Nat. Bye-bye.